Promising tennis player Leroy Yong has chosen a different path from his famous father, former national shuttler Yong Hock Kin, and is determined to make it in the highly competitive world of professional tennis. Leroy started playing badminton at the age of 3 but switched to tennis when he was 6. In fact, it was Hock Kin, a multiple Commonwealth and Asian Games medalist, who encouraged his son to make the switch after noticing Leroy was losing interest in badminton. Initially, Hock Kin, who also plays tennis, coached Leroy during his formative years, but the younger Yong would later train under other coaches, including former national champion Ashari Zainal. Now 21, Leroy spent much of his teenage years in China, as Hock Kin had moved the family there to pursue a coaching career in badminton. It was a win-win situation, as being in China allowed Leroy to compete in tournaments locally and abroad, helping him further his development as a tennis player. In 2019, Leroy won 2 ITF junior doubles titles in Hong Kong and Singapore and made deep runs in several singles tournaments. The family returned to Malaysia in 2020 following the COVID-19 pandemic, but Leroy continues to travel to China for competitions. Leroy suffered injuries during the Sarawak Malaysia Games last year, but showed steely determination to play through the pain and take home the men's doubles gold with Darshan Kumar. He was forced to rest for 6 months and is now eager to compete on the ITF Futures Tour in Malaysia and abroad this season. As he coaches part-time to cover his expenses, Leroy hopes to secure more sponsorship to allow him to fully focus on his tennis career.